Yeah, I mean, I think that ultimately the Saudis are going to be faced with some kind of a choice between China and the United States. They can only go so far with China before support for Saudi Arabia in the United States goes down considerably. The United States sees itself as, in a kind of large-scale struggle with China, and countries are expected to take one side or the other with the United States or with China. China, the Saudi Arabia needs to think carefully about what it can get from China, and could it really replace what Saudi Arabia gets from the United States? Saudi Arabia has arms, very sophisticated weapons that it has procured from the United States. Is China able to supply arms that are as sophisticated? And the problem is, if the bottom falls out of the U.S.-Saudi relationship, is Saudi Arabia going to be able to get from the United States the maintenance that it requires, the spare parts that it requires, the ammunition? So, like I said, there's only so far that Saudi Arabia can go before it really faces a fundamental choice between the United States and China. Our report looks at 7 areas in which there is tension between Saudi Arabia and the United States, and we suggest ways in which the relationship could be put on a firmer footing. That's what our report does. In each area, we talk about what steps we think could be agreeable to both the United States and Saudi Arabia that would put the relationship back on a firmer footing.